Hi. I'm going to talk about something a little sad, though. And that is the Lion King. What's the Lion King? The Lion King, not L-I-O-N, but L-Y-I-N-G. Lion King. Oh no, what's that? The Lion King is factory farms. Huh? What's a factory farm? A factory farm is a major industry that warehouses tens of thousands of animals, usually birds and egg products, and often pigs as well, in huge buildings where they are kept in tiny cages the size of a file drawer for egg-laying hens, for example. And they are deprived everything that is natural. They are often debeaked. Pigs are tail and ear docked, castrated, forced bred cows, branded, dehorned, and manipulated in many ways, but birds have it the worst. Oh no, birds, I'm a bird. Yeah, most people eat 37 land animals a year, not counting fish, and nearly all are birds. 35 of them are birds, and almost all of them come from factory farms, which you can look up a video online. So these Red Barn, Old MacDonald Farm lies are not true. Oh no, our friends aren't treated well? No, they want to show you this. Here's a happy little ducky in a pond. Here's a nice little Wilbur pig next to his red barn on a nice pasture. Here's a cow roaming free, and birds and such in their red barns. No, there's 360 million people in America and eating 37 land animals a year. They are not raised like this. They're raised in huge, intensive warehouses that put out of business small family farms. Yes, there still are a lot of family farms, but they do not supply 360 million people with 37 animals per year. Most birds, for example, nearly all birds come from factory farms. So the Red Barn lies that they show on TV commercials are lies. They don't care about animals, your health, or anything except your money. Oh no, that's sad. Yes, we should be suing animal agriculture for the lies. And we also should require labels on the food, warning labels like cigarettes, heart disease, animals' revenge. Yes, heart disease is a leading killer in America, and it's mainly due to animal products and cholesterol. My thin and fit father had a triple bypass surgery after nearly dying at the age of only 42. And again, he was thin and fit. It's the silent killer. There should be warnings on these foods, as well as stop the lies on TV commercials showing red barns when we know it's factory farms. Yeah, factory farms. Yes, so stop the Lion King. And also, we need to defund them. The USDA and the Farm Bill gives them tons of welfare. And I'm not talking about them welfare, like animal welfare or well treatment. Oh no. But our tax dollars. That's why labor and resource-intensive animal products are so cheap at fast foods and other stuff. Sometimes only a couple dollars per pound for a bird. Oh no. When walnuts, which are healthy, heart healthy, or spinach or salad is more per pound, is crazy. Yes, it's crazy because it takes about 16 pounds of our crops fed to force-bred animals for just 1 pound of meat in return. That is massive food waste, leading to world hunger when kids in America go hungry. Yes, that's massive food waste. So it's very labor and resource intensive. So why is it so cheap when most of the resources are pooped out and it's very resource intensive? Because of our taxes subsidizing this industry. Oh no. We don't get welfare, but the people who abuse us get welfare. Yep, exactly. So we need to defund them, sign petitions online. We need to sue them for lying on TV commercials with red barns and not for health warnings about heart disease and such. And we need to hold those Lion Kings who also want to make more money and show free range or advertise free range when there's little or no regulation or oversight. Yes, the little welfare that animals do have, and I don't think any of it applies to these little guys, chickens, less is even enforced. So even if there are a small amount of regulations for some animals, it's not enforced very much. There's little oversight. The USDA subsidizes them under the Farm Bill, and they are not being responsible. They're in cahoots with factory farms. So, also the free range myth, yes, free range sometimes is a little bit better, but if you don't know your source, do not trust them. They want your money first and foremost. Sometimes free range could be a whole factory farm warehouse of 10,000 animals and a small wired fenced-in area for some to compete to get out. Oh no. Our friends don't get freedom. Nope. So they're only a lot of times a little bit better. So if you don't know your source, don't trust them. And still can be very cruel. The egg industry, not the egg itself, but the females might not live in tiny battery cages the size of a file drawer for their entire life. But the males are still going to be ground up alive because they don't grow quick or big enough for cooked flesh or profitable. So millions of males each week are still going to be ground up after they hatched and they find out what sex they are in the egg industry. And the females are still going to be discarded once they're used up. Same with the dairy and other industries. So if you care about animals, simply leave them alone. Try the vegan versions, which are often healthier. And stop the Red Barn lies of the Lion King. And stop subsidizing animal ag. Sign the petition or start one and look up a factory farm video to see the truth and the norms. Meatvideo.com by Mercy for Animals or meat.org. Again, meatvideo.com or meat.org. Thank you very much. We love you. Thanks for caring and expose the lies of the Lion King on the Red Barn Farms.